Lamb bloody koftas, a barbecue must-have in my humble opinion. I'm wrapping mine up in a fresh herby flatbread and serving it with a yoghurt dressing so garlicky it will make your bloody eyes water. I know you're scratching your heads over why I'm gesturing to a pile of parsley, but all will be revealed. We're also venturing outside the watch it, cook it, eat it kitchen today, so strap in, it's going to be a bloody hoot. Cue the music. We're going to start by making the dough for our flatbreads, which unbelievably starts with Greek yoghurt. Now I'm not going to bullshit you, this is a Jamie Oliver special, but I won't lie, it's an absolute worldie. I know he took away our turkey Twizzlers and he's a bit of a smug twat, but these flatbreads absolutely slap. Add equal parts of self-raising flour and Greek yoghurt to a mixing bowl, whack in some baking powder, a generous helping of salt, and some freshly chopped thyme. Combine it first with a wooden spoon and then with your bare human hands. It doesn't need much kneading, if you'll pardon the pun. About 3 to 4 minutes will do. Pop the dough back in the bowl, cover with cling film, and leave it to rest for about 30 minutes in the fridge. Whilst the dough is resting in the fridge, we can make a start on the koftas. First, let's start with the spice mix. It's the usual suspects for this one: coriander seeds, cumin seeds, paprika, garlic powder, some fresh parsley from before, and some fresh mint leaves. We're going to start by toasting our seeds. Nah, joking, don't put them in the toaster. No, seriously, don't put the seeds in your toaster. It'll be a fucking nightmare to clean. Once toasted, pop them in a pestle and mortar and give them a good pounding. Add in the remaining spices and then some salt and pepper and give it a good old mix. Chop up your herbs however the hell you want. Just be careful not to go too ham sandwich and bruise them, otherwise you'll end up leaving all of that herby goodness in the chopping board rather than in your koftas. Time to let the chicken see the egg, or rather the meat see the spices. Get some fatty lamb mince. The fat will help bind the koftas and stop them falling apart when you cook them. Bang it in a bowl, add your herbs and spices. Oh, and add in half a diced red onion. Apologies, I forgot to mention that earlier. As with your dough, combine it first with a wooden spoon and then get all handsy with it. You want to form these into sausage-like shapes, so roll them betwixt your palms and squeeze them into shape. You should get about 3 big boy koftas out of 500 grams of mince. Obviously, the smaller you make them, the more you'll get. That's just basic physics. Once your koftas are all shaped, cover them and bang them in the fridge for about half an hour or so. Now time to make the yoghurty dip. We're using natural yoghurt for this, not the type that comes with the Greek passport. You'll also need half a lemon, some fresh parsley, again from earlier, it's all coming together now, and literally so much garlic. If you think you've got too much garlic, you're probably wrong. Dice up your parsley and add it to a mixing bowl of your choice. Add in a good help of yoghurt, squeeze the juice from the lemon, doing your best to prevent the pips falling in. Add in a generous helping of freshly cracked black and some salt. Then crush all your garlic in. Honestly, after crushing all this garlic, your wrist is going to feel like it did at the beginning of lockdown. Give the whole affair a good mixing and you're good to go. Time to form those flatbreads that you've probably already forgotten about. Grab the dough out of the fridge and heavily flour your work surface. This dough is extremely sticky, so watch out. Divide the dough into 3 pieces that are roughly equals. Then begin to roll your dough out, rotating it 90 degrees every so often to improve your chances of ending up with something that is actually circular. Repeat with the other 2 bits of dough till you have 3 flatbreads. Meat always tastes better when cooked on a barbecue, so let's take this party outside. We're going to start by cooking our flatbreads. They'll need about 3 minutes on each side with your barbecue on high heat. You don't want them to be crispy, just lightly charred on the outside but still soft in the middle. Next onto the koftas. Lightly oil your grill and add your koftas on. They'll take about 10 to 12 minutes, turning them every now and then to ensure sufficient and even charring. Back to the kitchen to plate up. Add some sort of leafy green atop your flatbread for both texture and health reasons. Pop your kofta on top of this, then drizzle the garlicky sauce on top. Essentially squeeze the juice from some lemon to finish the dish off. Lamb koftas, a summer barbecue must-have.